Hello everyone, welcome back to Pabbly. In this video, we are going to learn how to send WhatsApp messages on WooCommerce orders using Pabbly Chatflow automatically. So here I'm managing an e-commerce store, that is with the help of WooCommerce, and my objective is that every time a new order is going to be placed on my WooCommerce store by a customer, automatically an instant WhatsApp message in the personalized format should be sent to that same customer. For sending the WhatsApp messages, here I'm going to use Pabbly Chatflow. That is a new feature of Pabbly which is going to enhance the conversation between our customers and our business effortlessly and effectively. To automate this entire process, I am going to just set up a simple connection between my WooCommerce store and Pabbly Chatflow and my work is done. And for this, I'm not going to use any kind of coding and programming skills. I will simply use Pabbly Connect. So if you also want to learn this amazing automation step by step for your business, for that you have to come towards my screen. Welcome to my screen everyone. In this video, I'm going to show you step by step that how we can automatically send order confirmation messages on WhatsApp to all the customers for each and every WooCommerce order. So here I'm managing an e-commerce store with the help of WooCommerce, and my objective is that every time I'm going to receive a new order by a customer on my WooCommerce store, then I want to send a confirmation message to that same customer that their order is confirmed. For sending the WhatsApp messages, here I'm going to use Pabbly Chatflow, which is an amazing feature of Pabbly that helps us to enhance the communications with our leads, customers, employees, or anyone effectively, effortlessly, that too in the customized format with the help of multiple templates. So we are going to create a template, and with the help of that single template, we are going to send multiple messages to all our customers. So for sending WhatsApp messages for the order confirmation for all the WooCommerce orders, we'll have to build a connection between WooCommerce and Pabbly Chatflow by using which we are sending the WhatsApp messages. To build this connection, we are going to use Pabbly Connect, that is an amazing automation and integration software. With the help of Pabbly Connect, we can automate all our daily repetitive tasks without any coding or any programming skills, simply by setting up connections between our work applications. So here as work applications, we are going to build the connection between WooCommerce as well as Pabbly Chatflow. So let's get started quickly. This is the home page of Pabbly Connect, where we can reach by typing the URL pabbly.com/connect/INR in our browser. After coming over here, we will find two options: sign in and sign up for free. So in case if you are already an existing user, just click on sign in to log into your account. But if you are a new user, you have to click on this sign up for free button. It will help you to create a free new account just in 2 minutes. Also, when you will do that, you're going to receive 100 free tasks every month to explore this amazing software and to test multiple automations. Now, as an existing user, currently I'm going to click on sign in. This is all app section where we can find all the products which are offered by Pabbly. To create this automation, we are going to use Pabbly Connect. So let's click on Access Now. And you can see it has taken us towards the dashboard of Pabbly Connect. On the dashboard, we can find all our workflows which we have created. And to save these workflows, we can also create separate folders like this over here. So now I'm going to click on this Create Workflow option to create a new workflow in front of you. And I will show you that how you have to create one. As we have done that, a dialog box has appeared in front of us, which is asking us to provide a name to this workflow. So first of all, let me provide a name over here. Send WhatsApp messages on WooCommerce order using Pabbly Chatflow automatically. After giving the name to my workflow, then I'm going to select the folder. So you can see I have a list of folders over here. Among these folders, because the automation which I'm going to set up is related to my e-commerce store, so automations for e-commerce store will be my workflow over here. Then I'm going to click on Create. As we have done that, you can see a new screen is open in front of us, which contains two extremely important windows. Here we have trigger and actions. So what are trigger and actions? Trigger and actions are the two main concepts, the principles, or we can say these are the building blocks on which the entire automation runs. Here the trigger says when this happens and the action says do this. That means the action is a response towards our trigger. So whatever we are going to select in our trigger is going to command the entire workflow, and the actions are going to follow that same command. Therefore, we can have only one trigger in any workflow, but we can add as many action steps as we want. Now, let's suppose my objective is that every time I'm going to receive a new order in WooCommerce by a customer, then I want to send a WhatsApp message for the confirmation to that customer instantly with the help of Pabbly Chatflow. So over here, I'm going to take WooCommerce in trigger and Pabbly Chatflow in my action step. When we are going to build the connection between these applications, we will see that action is going to follow what the trigger commands. Because when the trigger happens, that means when the order is received through WooCommerce, then only a message will be sent through Pabbly Chatflow on WhatsApp to that customer, otherwise not. So after understanding the whole concept of trigger and action, let us start creating our automation step by step. To start with the process, first of all, we will go towards our trigger step and we will select our trigger application. By using which application you want to start your workflow. So I want that whenever I'm going to receive a new order in WooCommerce, then my workflow should start. So therefore, WooCommerce will be our trigger application over here. Then we have to select the trigger event, on the happening of which event in WooCommerce you want to start your workflow. So we can have multiple options over here. So we have multiple options over here. We can select any one of them. On the happening of that event, we are going to receive response every time. So currently I want that when a new order will be created in my WooCommerce store, then I want to capture the response, and that too instantly. To do that, we have to build the connection between WooCommerce and Pabbly Connect. And you can see that here we have received a webhook URL for that. Also, we have received some instructions. So now we have to follow the given instructions step by step carefully. And by following the given instructions, we have to insert the webhook URL inside our WooCommerce account. Okay, and as we will do that, then the webhook URL is going to act as a bridge for transferring the data of every new order which is created in WooCommerce towards Pabbly Connect, and that too automatically. Okay, so let's copy the webhook URL, and then I will tell you exactly what you are supposed to do. So first of all, we have to go towards our WooCommerce store, and as you know, WooCommerce is the WordPress plugin. So you have to go towards your WordPress site. If you have not installed the plugin and not activated it, then you have to go towards plugin option over here from the left side in WordPress site, and you have to go towards add new plugin. Over there you will search for WooCommerce, you will install it, and then you are going to use it. Okay, when you will install, you will find WooCommerce from the left side here only. Okay, as I have already installed and activated my plugin WooCommerce, so I'm going to select WooCommerce, and now I'm going to go towards settings section. So here we have settings under WooCommerce. Let's select that. And then here, after coming on settings option, we have to go towards advanced section. After coming on advanced section, when you will scroll down here, we have the option of webhooks. We have to select webhook option, and we have to add a new webhook. So let's click on this add webhook button. And now we have to enter some details. So first of all, let's start with the name. Let's say the name of my webhook is new orders. Let's say the name of my webhook is new order created. And now we have to activate the status of this webhook. So I'm going to select active. Then you have to select the specific topic, on the happening of which event or topic we can say you want to share the response towards the webhook URL. So I want that when the order will be created, then the response should be transferred. So the topic will be order created. Then we have to paste a webhook URL in the delivery URL field, that on which URL you want to deliver the response. So here we have added that. Now directly we'll click on save and send test request button. And as we have done that, you can see that our webhook is updated successfully. This means our connection between WooCommerce and Pabbly Connect is built successfully. And here we have also received the test response, that is the webhook ID. This means our connection is successfully built. So let's click on recapture webhook response button. So as we have clicked on recapture the response, here it is showing waiting for webhook response again. This means that now we have to do a test submission. How we are going to do that? By simply creating an order in WooCommerce. So now I'm going to once again take you towards my WooCommerce account. We will go towards the product section, and we will go towards all products. So these are all the products I have on my WooCommerce store which I'm selling. One of the product I'm going to purchase in front of you. Let's suppose this hydrating aloe vera face mask. Okay, so here I'm going to go towards view option. As the product is open, the checkout page is open, I'm going to go towards add to cart so that I can purchase a product. And I will go towards proceed to checkout. So let me click on this button quickly. And over here, I'm going to enter the details in these fields to create the order. So first of all, so let's say the name of the customer is Smart. Let's say the last name is customer. Here we have the company, we have the country, region, we have the address. Then we have the city, state, pin code, mobile number, and the email address. So I have entered all these details. The customer will have to enter the details in these fields to place the order. The method of the payment is currently cash on delivery. I'm going to click on place order. And as soon as we have done that, the order is placed. So I'm going to take you back towards Pabbly Connect. Here we will wait for a few seconds so that the response could be captured. Up till then, you can see that we have the summary of the order over here. We have the email address of the customer. We have the amount to be paid by the customer. We have the payment method, a unique order number, that is the order ID, and the product for which the order is being placed. Now, once again, I will go back towards Pabbly Connect. We will wait for a few seconds. It takes 5 to 10 seconds to capture the response of WooCommerce and Pabbly Connect. And you can see that the response is captured over here. In the response, we have received all the details. So here, let's start reading them one by one. First of all, here we have the amount to be paid by the customer. Then when we scroll down, we have the shipping method, that is free shipping. Okay, here we have some other details. We have the shipping lines ID. We have the state of the customer. Then we have the postcode, that is the zip code. We have the name of the customer, first name and last name. We have the country code. We have the company name of the customer. When we scroll down, we have the payment method, that is cash on delivery. We have the order key over here. We have the number over here, that is order number. When we'll scroll down, that is order number. When I'm going to take you back towards the checkout page, here we have the order number. Okay, we have received same over here as well. Then when we'll scroll down more, we have the name of the product for which the order is being placed. This means our connection between WooCommerce and Pabbly Connect is absolutely successful, and this also means that every time now a new order is going to be created in WooCommerce, automatically the response is going to be captured in Pabbly Connect. Okay, once we have set up the connection between WooCommerce and Pabbly Connect, now our objective is to send the WhatsApp message for order confirmation to these customers who are placing the order. And for sending the WhatsApp messages, as you know, we have to use Pabbly Chatflow. And for sending the WhatsApp messages, as you know, we are going to use Pabbly Chatflow. So now it's time to build the connection between Pabbly Chatflow and Pabbly Connect. Before moving forward and building the connection, you have to first of all set up the account of Pabbly Chatflow. To set up that account, you will go towards dashboard and you can see the option of add WhatsApp number over here. When you will click on this button, you have to provide access token, WhatsApp business account ID and phone number ID. You will receive all these details through Meta for developers and WhatsApp Cloud API account. So first of all, you have to set up your WhatsApp Cloud API account for sending the WhatsApp messages. Once you will do that, you are going to receive these details: access token, WhatsApp business account ID and phone number ID, which you have to enter over here. One more thing, if you want to learn how to set up WhatsApp Cloud API account and to generate the permanent access token, for that we have already created a video and also it is uploaded on our channel. So if you want, you can just go and watch it from there to learn step-by-step process. Also, the full video tutorial of how to set up Pabbly Chatflow and create WhatsApp Cloud API account settings is created already, and over here you can see that. So you can go and watch it from here as well, or I'm going to attach the link in the I button so you can directly go and watch from there as well. Okay, I have already set up my account, so now I'm going to directly go back towards Pabbly Connect. We will go towards action step and we will select Pabbly Chatflow as our action application. Let's select that quickly. Then we have to select the action event, that will be send curl request. That means to send the message. Let's click on connect. For building this connection, you can see here we have two options: add new connection and select existing connection. You can see I'm already logged into my Pabbly Chatflow account, so you also have to keep in mind that you are already logged into the account which you want to connect. Now we have two options, so if you already have an existing connection, you can go with that. I'm going to show you that how you have to create a new connection with Pabbly Chatflow account. To build this new connection, when you will go towards add new connection, you have to provide a token. To get this token, here the instructions are given. So you will simply directly click on this hyperlink given over here, which is going to take you towards Pabbly Chatflow API page. APIs and webhooks. Here we have the API key. Let's simply copy it. We will move back and we will paste it over here. In the similar manner, you have to get this API key. You will click on save to save it, and the connection between Pabbly Chatflow and Pabbly Connect is built successfully. So now we just have to move forward and we have to enter the body over here, body of the message. What is the message which you want to send? Here as you know, I have told you that we are going to use a template for sending the personalized messages to our customers. Once again, for that, to understand this, I'm going to take you back towards Pabbly Chatflow. We will go towards the template section and we will go towards template list. And over here, after coming on the template list, you can see that these are all the templates I have in my account. And over here, I have created a special template for all my order confirmation message. So this is a template, order template, and I'm going to open it. You can see that this is the preview. Hi, thank you for shopping with us. Your order for dash has been confirmed. Order ID dash, track your order here. You can see I have used three variables in my template. First is for the name, second is for the product for which the order is placed, and the third is for the order ID. I want these places to be replaced automatically with every new response. So the details should get replaced automatically. Therefore, I've used variables over here. In a similar manner, in your message template, you can use as many variables as you want so that the details of that place are automatically going to replace every time according to the new response, and you do not have to do anything manually. Your message will be sent in the personalized format every time. Okay, now I'm going to cross this. I'm going to show you that how you can create a template by yourself. My template is already approved, so I will use it afterwards, and I will show you that how you have to link it with Pabbly Connect. Okay, for that, now for creating a new template, you have to go towards add new template button. And you have to first of all select the category of your template. Let's say marketing is my category. Then you have to provide a name to your template, that too in the lower case. So let's say the name of my template is new message. Okay, I have used underscore over here because we cannot use any space in between the words. Then you can select the language by using which you want to send the message. So here I have selected the language. Then we have the type of template: text, image, video or document. I have selected text over here. Okay, if you want, you can also go for image, video or document. Then you can use a header over here. Your order is confirmed. Let's say this is the header of my template. Then you have to provide the content, that means the main body of your message, by using the variables. Let's say like this. Here, hello, in the place of the name, I have used a variable, and I will provide the value, that is a sample value for the variable hello name. Then you can enter the entire content. After that, if you want to enter the footer line, you can select that from here, and you can also use some interactive actions such as none, quick replies, or all. Then after completing your template, you will submit it. It will be sent for approval towards Meta, and when it will be approved, then you have to use it in order to send the messages. As my template is approved, now I'm going to link it with a broadcast. Okay, so this is my template. We'll go towards the left section and we'll go towards broadcast. I'm going to create a new broadcast in front of you. We'll go towards add broadcast button, and now I'm going to quickly create a broadcast. First of all, we have to select the type of the broadcast. That will be API campaign. Then I'm going to give a name to my campaign. Let's say that is new order confirmation message. Okay, let's say this is the name, and now we have to link the template with it. So here order template is my template which I want to link. Okay, you can see it is correct. Now I'm going to click on add broadcast, and here you can see that the broadcast is live. It is successfully added. So now we'll go towards test broadcast, and here we can find a URL. So let's simply copy the URL up till last. We'll go back and quickly we will paste it over here. As we have done that, now we have to enter the details. We have to make some changes in this template, in this body. So first of all, you can see that the template name is same. We have the campaign name also same. Then we have to change the destination. Destination is the place where we want to send this message. So I want to send the message to the customer every time, okay, who has placed the order. And we have received the details of that customer already in our earlier response. So instead of entering the data manually over here, I will directly map the data. So you can see that here we have the phone number. When I'm going to select it, it is inserted and it is mapped over here directly. When I have mapped this number, it has become dynamic. That means automatically with every new response, it is going to replace. Okay, now we also have to use the country code, and it is going to be same each time. So I'm going to enter it manually. I have entered the country code manually, so it will be same each time as it has become dynamic. Now in the place of username, we have to simply map the name of the user to whom we want to send the message. So here we have the name of the user. We have the first name. With a space, I'm going to map the last name as well. The next we have to change is the body parameters, in which we have to change this first name. So I'm going to quickly change the first name, and I've mapped that as well. This is the first parameter, that is for the first name. I've mapped that. The second parameter will be for, the product for which the order is placed. Okay. So here I'm going to search for the name of the product. I have mapped that. And the third variable is for the order ID. So we'll map the order number over here. So we have mapped all the details, and now I'm going to click on save and send test request button quickly. And as you can see here, we have received the response, and it is saying that accepted. That means the message is sent on the number which we have mapped. So now I'm going to quickly take you towards my Pabbly Chatflow account, and we'll go towards inbox. If you are using Pabbly Chatflow for sending the messages, you do not have to use WhatsApp web again and again. You can see that you can manage your inbox from here only. We have hi smart, thank you for shopping with us. Your order for this product, hydrating aloe vera face mask, has been confirmed. The order ID is this. Okay, because this is our inbox, so we can see the brackets over here, but in the case of the receiver, the brackets will not be shown. They will only receive the message, and here it is sent. This means our connection between WooCommerce as well as Pabbly Chatflow is successfully built. So now every time a new order will be created in WooCommerce, automatically a message will be sent to the customer for the order confirmation in the personalized format with the details of the order. And you do not have to do anything manually. After setting up this connection, you will just sit and relax, and all your work will be done. I hope this automation is clear to you. Also, it is helpful for your business. Thank you for watching.
Not only these applications, but you can integrate multiple such amazing applications with the help of Pabbly Connect. Now, if you have any doubt, you can email us at support@pabbly.com. If you want to ask any doubt, you can write us at forum.pabbly.com. And if you want to ask about the pricing, you can visit this website given over here. Do not forget to share our videos, like our video, and also subscribe our channel for more such amazing automations.